Good morning, everyone. It's time to leave this Ritz-Carlton shelter. It was pretty nice. I was the only one here. Nice and peaceful. Kept hearing the boards move around though. A lot of creaking goes on in this particular shelter. I always prefer my tent. Always. Just a lot more comfortable for me and peaceful. Feel enclosed, gives me that little bit of privacy, I guess, that I like. But all in all, it was pretty nice. Like I said, I had it all to myself. But now it's time to go crush some miles and put some mountains in a bag. Good morning, beautiful mountains. Woo! 1.6 miles in, 1,000 feet of elevation. I haven't had a fresh start off the morning like that in some time out here. It's in the first 10 miles, it's 4,000 feet of elevation today. I think over 20 miles, it's almost 7,000 feet of elevation. I mean, lately it's been close to 30 miles to even get to 5 or 6 of elevation. So gonna be a lot of mountains climbing today. A lot of ridge walking up and down, but some pretty good climbs up some summits. And there's a lot of summits in the next day or two. So there's gonna be a lot of in the bag moments, and I love that. But I am pouring sweat already this morning. It was quite cool. I had my gloves on and everything, and those gloves are off. I need to take this hoodie off, but I'm going to keep going for a minute here before I do that. Here in about 3 miles or so, I'll be to where the next shelter was, which there might be some trail magic from Fresh Grounds there. There might not be. I don't know. But he had mentioned that he was going to go up to that area. And if you remember from the last video, if I would have got there last night, I could have ate dinner with him again last night and then turned around and had breakfast this morning. But by the time I get there, it's going to be like 9:30. So he might have already moved on to his next stop for today. In case I haven't mentioned it, what Fresh Grounds does is he just travels all around the trail at random spots and provides meals for hikers. Good home-cooked meals. And somehow, I've been fortunate enough. That was what he said. He said, "Fortune, you seem to be very fortunate on finding me." Not that I'm looking for him. Just happens to be where I am sometimes. Yesterday was the 6th time of me running into him where he was providing trail magic. And I'm very thankful because I get to really add up on some calories or build up some calories at those points. So very thankful for that. But if he's there this morning, I'll have breakfast and coffee there again before heading on for the next 15-20 miles afterwards. So probably puts a little extra pep in my step this morning just in case he's there. But yeah, it's going to be a great day today. It's already sunny, warming up quick. I'm not sure, but I think it's supposed to get up to like 70 or 75 today. So it's going to be a beautiful day. Beautiful views, climbing up and down some peaks and summits, and just having a great day full of conquering. Well, this is pretty cool. Up at the top of the mountain right there. Oops. My big zoomed in finger. You could see that radar tower. I'm right here. Been climbing all morning. I think it dips down. And then it's going to go up there somewhere. And it's going to go all the way around these ridges. Keep climbing up, going to go on top of that, and then be up on top of that. And that's Apple Orchard Mountain, the next summit that I'm going to come to, about 4,000 feet of elevation. So one of the higher mountains in the last 100 miles. That's pretty cool. You can see it right here, what you end up climbing for the next, I don't know, 10 miles or so. And then I'll be on top of Apple Orchard Mountain. Hopefully get some breakfast first though. Zozo? Not sure what language that was, but pizza pizza. These trails up these mountains are not steep at all. Okay. I freaking love it. I love a mountain that gets right to the top, or a trail on a mountain, I should say, that just gets to the top instead of having to zigzag back and forth for miles, feeling like you're never gonna get there. Oh yeah. It's been like this all morning and I'm loving it. Great workout, has me sweating, getting those toxins out, getting the body awake, getting the blood flowing, feeling alive. Well, this is weird. A sign that only goes one direction. And I look over here and it's a little side trail to an overlook on BlackRock. How rude. They weren't even trying to let me know that there's a side trail here. Good thing I looked at the other side. So you better believe we're going to go on this little 200 foot. What is that? Like a fifth? Oh, 300, no, about 2/3 of a football field, I guess. To this beautiful overlook here on BlackRock. Let's check it out. Ooh, I see the opening. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Some of those trees are blooming and coming to spring-like. Some of them are not. Definitely gives a lot of depth, the different colors going on. Beautiful. I think over there somewhere is the mountain I'm heading to, Apple Orchard. Beautiful stuff. One of many views today, I'm thinking. Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun. Yeah! Has anybody seen Fortune? Fortune and I are supposed to climb this mountain, and I can't find him anywhere. Oh boy! Hey, I'm right here. I just had to stop and eat 1,000 calories. You know, food. Food dictates everything. All right, let's finish climbing this mountain now. Oh, thank goodness! I was so worried I was going to have to climb this thing by myself. Oh boy. A little hazy out there in the valley today from 4,000 foot up, but you could still see the views. Looks like we got a mama and some kids up here. There's the big radar tower coming up to the summit. Some really cool views here on this side. Standing on the summit of Apple Orchard Mountain, about 4,200 feet of elevation. Really good views on the other side of those trees. On the downside, I believe that's going north right there. But Apple Orchard Mountain, my friends, is in the bag. Now that's a cool name for a wilderness. And I'm pretty sure it's illegal if you don't say it like Thunder Ridge Wilderness. Wee. Ugh. So hard to do with a camera sometimes. They're just big steps. There's nothing tricky to them, but trying to hold the camera and not fall down and still be able to show the shot. Ugh. And not break your kneecaps. I mean your knees. I have a problem with saying that lately. I keep trying to say knees and it comes out kneecaps. There's a lot of other parts to the knees besides kneecaps. A little bit rocky here just for, looks like a couple tenths of a mile coming down. And it's going to be hitting some meadows here soon, like in a half a mile, so it won't be rocky then, but just a little bit. And this here, this is called the guillotine. Pretty cool. Little rock formation where that rock just hangs up there. You get to walk through it. Here's a nice view of the valley from a rock outcropping along the side of the trail. You can see quite a bit of dirt down there, and looks like that might be limestone over there on that mountain. Valley looks beautiful. Nice and bright and greens, with some of the trees still brown from not getting their leaves yet. But y'all gonna get yours soon, I swear. Closer to that mountain that we seen earlier there, the dirt, like sliding dirt, and then over here you got like sliding limestone. That wouldn't be fun to walk on, I can tell you that. Looks similar to some things in Northern California and Oregon right there. I don't think I'm going that way. I know the trail goes this way, but I'm pretty sure it starts going up here to the next summit. I don't think it goes over there, but who knows? I've been wrong before. I guess we'll find out. Standing on the summit of High Cock Knob. I don't make the names up, folks. Oh my goodness. This is about 700 feet up in a mile. If you remember the really pointy mountain earlier that was in some of the views, that's this one. So High Cock Knob, ladies and gentlemen, is in the bag. And there's some views from the other side of High Cock Knob. Still in the trees, but trees with no leaves on them yet, so you can see a good portion of the views. All right, descending this one now. There's some pines and evergreens there with trees up above that have not blossomed, and these trees over there on that mountain has blossomed, and then over here even more blossoming with bright green grass. Don't know if you can see it that great, but man can I see it. That is so gorgeous. I'm trying not to take too many pictures and video. I'm really hustling right now because I had about 9.8 miles to go and about 3 hours to get there. The shuttle is going to pick me up and take me into town, into Glasgow, to get my resupply, spend the night, and get back on the road in the morning. Is going to be there at 7. And I said, I'm going to try my best, but I don't know what the trail looks like in those last 9 miles. But so far, I'm cranking out pretty good, so I'm just trying to stay focused on that. I think in the last 30 minutes, I went 1.8, which is 3.6 miles an hour. So if I could keep that up, I'll definitely get there by 7. So I'm going to try to keep going. So far, the cruising is going well, making good time. I'm going down there somewhere. I don't know where, but the river is James River, and I have to cross that at the very end of my day to meet the shuttle. So I have 5 miles down to go, 1 hour and 45 minutes to do it. I bet I'm on time. What do you think? Because the descent just starts now. I've been going up and flat and still been right around 3.75 and 4 miles an hour in the last hour and a half. So, and that's a good view. Of course, if I keep having to do this, I'm never going to get there. I love beauty though, but this one particular time I need to focus on speed. Been walking alongside of the James River here for about a mile. You can see up there a big bridge. That's a footbridge for the Appalachian Trail, the longest one on the trail. I think it's about 1,000 feet, which is a little over a football field. So it's a pretty long one. As you can see, the James River is pretty wide. But wow, those are some gorgeous views. I'm rushing pretty good here, so I'm not noticing it until the camera's on it. Ah, beautiful. All right, we're gonna make it like right on time, I think. Cool rocks right here. And this is where the trail turns to the bridge. Really wide river. I hope it's a sturdy bridge. Oh, you could see gnats and no seams anywhere, everywhere, anywhere. Well, I guess that would be true too. Well, this is a really nice bridge. Wow. Beautiful views all the way around. Apparently I'm going right to the other side of the river, and I was told the parking lot over there, which is the Virginia Byway. I forget the number, but I can't. There's like 2 parking lots. I have no idea which parking lot I go to, so hopefully I can figure it out pretty quickly. All right, continuing on.